So. What are you doing? What? Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Wrong.
Oh, are we live?
Oh, we are live.
Crap!
Oh. Oh.
Oh, boo!
Well, let's get ourselves together.
Oh gosh. What are we doing? Okay. Okay. Oh, all right. We're live. Okay. Ready to go. All right. Hi!
Good thing we chased Brett out of my office.
Yeah, right. Ugh, that guy. Such a pain.
I know.
Oh, that's okay. We'll put up with him anyway.
We do.
Welcome to this. So we're at kind of a little different
we are at a new
angle.
It's
Kinda.
because I rearranged my office and got rid of more stuff.
You did. He did. And that's kind of cool.
I did. And the laptop's at a different angle. There's not a lot of stuff.
So that way when you come into Andrew's office, you have like a designated standing place.
And you don't feel like you're being attacked by my computer monitor.
And he doesn't feel like you're lingering.
Yeah.
You're actually here to see him and then
welcome to
stand and talk and then get out.
And then get out.
All right. So thank you for tuning into The Tea with GiGi and Andrew.
Yes.
It's your weekly cup of things, news, and events, and scrumptious details about what's going on at Ascension. Who writes this?
I do.
Okay.
I'm terribly punny. That's what you think. It is what I think. So we do have services at 8 and 10 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be fabulous. I'm not here. I'm at a different Episcopal establishment in the city that we will not talk about.
Yeah, and I'm actually not going to be here either because I'm going to be on Le Mission Trip.
Oh, that's right. Youth mission trip.
Youth mission trip going to the eastern shore of Virginia. We're excited.
Yes, and as I heard, if you didn't pack it, that's your problem. Is that the phrase for the mission trip?
I'm a little cold-hearted when it comes to stuff like that, just because I feel like if you're, I don't. Anyways,
first mission trip with GG T-shirt memorabilia.
Yeah, I survived.
I survived, and
we give them to you when you get back to the church. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
No, I like to, have people just kind of learn, what they need to pack. If they don't have it, then
life lessons.
Learn, that's kind of what mission trips are about, life lessons, and so that's one. It's a small one, but it is one to learn on trips like that.
I do want to talk about, we're not even going to go in order, and we have to now because of my organization. I have to print our docket, and who cares? We're not going to go in order
because all right. So now I have to cross things off as we, so I know what we. Okay.
Sure.
All right.
We're going to talk about Choose Some Shoes because these are dying to get on the screen. Look at these things; they're fabulous.
Those are fabulous. The only thing I wish is that they'd lit up. Yeah, I always wanted a pair of light up shoes, and I never had one as a kid.
They light up your soul when you look at them.
That's true. I mean. Check out that, those, swaggy stripes.
Awesome?
Those are pretty fly.
So this is for the Choose Some Shoes drive.
Yes.
Right? Someone donated these. Thank you to whoever did. But apparently we're getting a lot of, wee shoes. They're, like little shoes.
Small ones.
They're small ones. We need bigger shoes. Well, maybe.
Grown up.
Yeah, up to grade 8. I don't know what size that is. I think it was
I don't know. I can ask an 8th grader.
Go ask your local 8th grader. What
right.
shoe size do you wear, my child? All the better to eat you. So, whatever. I don't know. What was the Wicked Witch who Hansel and Gretel? I don't know. Shoe size had nothing to do with it. But
that was Red Riding Hood.
Maybe. I can't remember.
With
anyway.
the eyes and the mouth.
Yes.
To eat you
yes.
What big eyes you have, grandmother?
And what big feet you have. All the better to chase you with, my dear. So
she was bedridden. Where was she gonna go?
I don't know. So
anyway.
We need shoes a little larger.
Right.
We have enough of the little ones. Now we just need to go larger. That's the big message there. They're due by August 5th.
Yes. So choose some shoes oh, that's good. Where are they at? Where's on my list?
Just keep going.
Okay, peanut butter sundae.
Peanut butter sundae.
What's peanut butter sundae? Because I haven't been here and I don't know what.
It has nothing to do with a yummy dessert, unfortunately.
Sunday is in the day of the week, not as in
peanut butter. You could have bananas, ice cream, and some peanut butter.
Okay, so the combination of peanut butter and chocolate is the best thing in the world.
But this actually deals with feeding those who are in need.
Right.
So for those who have been in Ascension, peanut butter sundae. But for those who next Sunday, there will be an envelope of monetary donations. It's if I can venture far away.
Now the eternal question is,
yes, we can do multitasking.
Okay, but the eternal question, brother, is creamy or crunchy?
Crunchy. I'm a crunchy peanut butter person. I mean, I'll take creamy, but crunchy, please.
Well,
it's gotta have friends. A little crunch.
We have to break up our friendship because I'm a creamy girl.
This is why in life you always have 2 jars of peanut butter.
Well, okay, all right, that's kind of a middle ground.
Both. It's the what were we talking about the diocese house today? The via media, the middle way. We will find a way to please both sides. So semi-crunchy peanut butter. Jif, you have a new marketing item.
And we totally want it to be named the
all proceeds
Andrew
GiGi
and Andrew.
So just to move on, a year because fish can do shopping at a much lower rate than anybody else.
Yes, because they have all of those cool
resources and the cred.
They know what they're doing.
So they can actually provide that. Peanut Butter Sunday, July 29th.
Okay.
All right.
Also coming up is Ascension Endowment Grants. The deadline for those will be July 31st, and that's funding for ministries, etc. And there are forms at the church, etc. There are forms here at the church in the church office, and they are super easy to fill out. And I can attest that it is super easy to fill out.
They're due at the end of the month.
Yes, so July 31st.
It is July. Okay.
This is now July.
So also related to fish is the community chest stuff. We talked about it. If you have summer items, community chest is in need of summery school stuff for kids and you just that back to
new school clothes.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Not your winter parka.
All right. We already talked about some shoes.
And I can buzz through EFM enrollment. So
go for it.
We talked about it last week.
Yes.
It's mostly kind of delving into a little more of your education. Maybe you were an engineer in school, or maybe you were I don't know. You could have been anything.
An underwater basket weaver.
An underwater basket weaver. But maybe theology was one of those things your school didn't teach a lot of, unless you went to Presbyterian college. So, maybe as a Christian who's active in the community, you need to kind of deepen your knowledge and your understanding of everything. So that's what EFM's for. You can still contact Mardell at restingmotion@gmail.com. And she can fill you in. The table won't be up in the foyer anymore, but they are trying to start a day class. So there's always been a night class. Or I should go this way, night class. Now they want to do a day class for daytime people. So
so we're struggling a little bit. I'm going to tell them why. Because every other time we've recorded, Andrew had a computer issue. And so for some reason, as we're recording today, normally I'm sitting on the other side and he's
of the table.
But the way the things are worked for whatever reason today, the image is reversed. So I'm used to seeing myself on this side and he's used to seeing himself on this side, and everything's different and nothing matters. Nothing makes sense anymore. So I'm sitting on the opposite side, and so we're all slightly discombobulated.
Yes.
But that's also kind of par for the course for us. So
next Sunday, not the 22nd, but the 29th, is a reception for Pat Wingo. We want everyone to show up to give him support and to welcome him to Ascension.
Yes, a very warm welcome, but not too warm, because I realize it's summer. It's going to be warm, but we don't want it to be. We want to have a welcoming welcome.
And the women's retreat, I have word from Charlotte Wood that there were, as of the beginning of this week, only 10 spots open.
Right.
And she was considering opening it up to All Saints Morristown.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's where Sari Winder's from. Sari, if you're watching.
What's up, girl?
To, of course, let some of her parishioners get to have a retreat with her.
Right.
So if you are an Ascension woman and you would like to get your retreat on, you better get your RSVP in. The deadline is August 15th.
Mm-hmm. Which is the 15th of August.
And if you're interested in music workshops, handbells are on August 11th. Gregorian chant is on August 18th. Just email me or message me. You can find me everywhere.
I'm going to
Probably.
chant.
She's going to intro to chant.
I need an intro to chant.
Yes.
I don't know how to chant
Yet.
but I'll learn.
Hopefully you will. Alrighty. So I guess that's it for this week.
I mean, unless we want to tell. Oh, I have a joke for you.
Okay, go for it.
Are you ready for it? Okay, this is for you guys too. So, what do you call a bee that's from America?
Oh, I know this
You know this one?
I know this
Dang
one.
it!
A USB.
So funny.
So
funny.
And on that note, but that's all the time we have for this week. We will see y'all later, and thank you for those who are listening on the podcast,
Which is on iTunes, Google Play, or Radio Public, but not to be confused with Public Radio.
Not Public Radio, but
Radio Public, which is like the more poetic way of saying Public Radio.
Make sure and like and share this video.
Yes. Tell all your friends and their friends.
Tell them all, and we will see you again next week on Thursdays at 3.
And search for Ascension Cast if you're looking for our podcast.
Ascension Cast, yes.
Ascension Cast, all one word.
And you can email info@knoxvilleascension.org for more information. Thank you all. Good week.
We love you. Goodbye.
Bye. If it works.